This morning began with the hiss of flame and the comfort of a warm breakfast. What followed was a quiet wander through creek beds and granite, past old mine shafts, wallabies, skinks, and a waterfall tucked away like a secret. Spring flowers, valley views, and something special at the end.
Good morning there. We've had a really good night's sleep. Spent the night camping here in this lovely little spot down near the creek. You might be able to hear some of the frogs behind me and such. A few birds starting to wake up now. Sky's getting a little bit of colour in it. The morning's here, and as ever, I'm awake and ready to go. So we're going to be returning back home soon, but before we do that, we're going to cook ourselves up a really nice breakfast, hopefully. We'll see how it works out, and then we got to get packed up and probably have enough time for one more short walk or look around somewhere, and then it'll be time to go home. So let's see what the adventures are of the day.
God.
Come on, camera.
How are you, bugger? Oh, I'm gonna pop on it. Oh, all over me. Good.
The night before we cooked on the campfire. That's a magical experience. But a good gas stove is worth its weight in gold when you're out in the bush and you just want to get yourself fed and get on with the day. Quick heat, easy flame adjustment, and no worrying about splinters from the firewood or trying to put the fire out before we leave the campground so we don't burn the place down. Get the billy on, the pan hot, we're ready to go. And the morning light adds a special kind of magic to the textures that you see in the Australian bush. You can cook food at home exactly the same, but somehow it just tastes better when you're out here. I think it's got something to do with the fact that nothing's quite as easy when you're out camping. At home you flick a switch to get a light. You plug something into the wall and turn it on and it goes. But in the bush, you've got to work a bit more for things. And I think that gives you a greater sense of achievement when you actually pull it off and get something nice. Watching the sun creep up in the sky rather than just flicking on an electric light. Seeing the colours change as the morning light advances. This is magic to me. The scent of the wattles, the eucalypts, overlaid with the bacon and eggs as they're getting ready. And now it's time. What type of things do you like to eat when you're out camping? Would you go to this much trouble? Or just carry a bar? Or maybe some cereal? What sort of things do you eat? Leave us a comment below. I'd love to learn more about the kind of things that you have.
Let's give it a go, eh? Beautiful morning here at the campsite, just listening to the birds sing, watching the sun come up, watching the colours change, listening to the frogs. We heard some owls last night. We had a wallaby come and visit us. What a beautiful trip it's been, eh?
With breakfast out of the way, we decided there was time for one more quick walk, and we chose a place a little bit off the path. Sometimes it's fun to walk where the other people don't walk, and to explore an area by yourself, and find something new that you haven't seen before. We followed the sound of running water, heading down towards a creek. There was a warning about mine shafts, so we took a closer look to see if we could touch on a spot of history along the way.
So around the last 130 years, this area has been mined. It's been mined for gemstones. I believe there was also some gold mining in the area. And certainly close to us here there was a lot of tin dug up out of the ground, along with a few other minerals. Standing on a tailings heap from one of the old mine workings from long ago. This could have dated back to the late 1800s or early 1900s. There was a range of miners here, and they came here from all sorts of places. They came here from Cornwall and from Wales, and they also came here from China, as well as all over the rest of Australia. When you wander around in the bush here, you can find some of these little relics of the years gone by, and it's fascinating.
Which way? I'm going to go up here and have a little water.
And even though we're a pair of useless old farts, we tried to find our way down along the creek and pushed our way through until we got close to it. Some beautiful flowers along the way.
So just behind me is the Acacia torringtonensis. This is the Torrington wattle. Only grows around this area. Has these spectacular huge blooms. My fingers for comparison size. These are massive big balls of golden wattle. Beautiful.
The creek was calm and peaceful and so serene. We pushed on, feeling like intrepid explorers. And then we saw it. It was actually the very same wallaby that had visited our camp the night before. A swamp wallaby with beautiful red and gold and dark brown colouring. What an amazing sight first thing in the morning. And just past the wallaby, over the rocks, we found our next marvel. A beautiful little waterfall. Crystal clear. We got a gorgeous view across the valley, the golden wattles in the distance, the creek winding its way down. Also enjoying the morning sun were some beautiful little skinks. This was the only one I managed to get a camera on. Stepping over boulders and rock scrambling like a pro. No, I didn't even fall in today. We eventually made our way back close to the starting point and completed our circuit of this beautiful little creek walk.
Yep, I got you.
My legs aren't as long as yours, Justy.
And it helps if you help each other.
Get stuck.
Yep, you got it. You're right. You're over.
Where are we going?
Straight up now.
Oh, quicker.
Watch out for snakes.
Don't worry, I am. All different colours. It's like these ones. The ribbons.
Yep. So a bit of history, a bit of wildlife, some beautiful water, some rocks, some flowers, hey? It's all here. It's been a good trip. What's your favourite thing about camping, Jane?
I don't think I have one favourite thing. I just like all of it, even the packing up and unpacking once it's done. But just being out and about, outside and it's so quiet. That's my favourite thing, all of it really.
Yeah, I love the peace and quiet. It's great just to, all the little things you experience here that you don't see in your normal life. The bird song, the different animals you get to see, the flowers being woken up with the dawn chorus. It's all glorious, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's, although we do have the dawn chorus at home and that, but no, it's completely different though when you're out in the bush to being in town. Completely different feeling, freer.
Now as we get a little bit older, the way we camp changes a bit. We used to sleep on the floor, we used to have smaller tents and have to crouch in and out and all of those sort of things, but it's getting harder for us now. So we like a little bit more comfort. Some people would call what we do glamping, but realistically, it's all about finding something that's comfortable for you that keeps you getting out in the bush, isn't it?
I don't think we're glamping. They have all posh stuff in glamp camps. All we got is 2 cots with blow-up mattress and sleeping bags. I wouldn't call that glamping.
No, but the fact is, we've got a tent we can stand up in. We've got some beds, so we're not on the ground. We can get up and down easily in the night. And it's also about systems, isn't it? So that
It is.
you've got to have your stuff organised so it's easy to get in and out. It doesn't take us that long to pack up or set up. It's really, we work as a team. It's probably, what, an hour at most?
Yeah, it's all the little fiddly bits you've got to pack away and everything, but yeah. We know where things go and what order things have to go in the car, so yeah.
That's right. And this makes these trips quick and easy to do, so we can come out for a quick overnight trip, enjoy ourselves, still get home with a good amount of the weekend left to finish off any jobs we need to do, get the stuff sorted and packed away. Easy.
Yeah, this is it's just a nice little breakaway.
So Jane, when we first started camping together, all we had was a very basic little tent, a blow-up mat that as often as not went down,
Oh yeah.
and a couple of simple and cheap sleeping bags. Really nothing much at all. We didn't even have a gas stove or anything.
No.
So I used to cook us noodles on my old Trangia one person stove. So you don't need much to get a start, do you?
No, and that little tent, we got that mouldy and we didn't, last trip, we ended up at the pub and had a nice hot lunch because it was rainy and foggy, and when we got home the tent ended up in the bin. Then we had to get a new one.
That's right. Sometimes you do need to upgrade though, and it's, once you make a decision to keep going with it, it makes sense to buy nicer gear, stuff that will hopefully last a good few years and we'll get a lot of trips out of. I mean,
Yeah, well if you look after things.
the stuff we've got now, we've done probably, what, 8 camping trips in so far, I think. So
Yeah, because I didn't do any, only did, this is my second one, isn't it?
your third one for the year.
Third one
So-
for the year because I was out of action for a couple of months. Yeah, but Dusty was doing his solo camping, as you know, with the videos, so and that's something totally different I probably wouldn't ever do.
Yeah, but it's about
That's his thing.
experiencing the bush, whichever way it makes sense. I mean, we've been looking at other folks that were camping near us using camping trailers and other things, and other times we've seen folks in camper vans and caravans and all sorts, and it doesn't make any difference. It's just however you are comfortable and whatever you want to get out in the bush with.
Well, that's the thing, they're getting out in the bush, that's the main thing. They've got all this to enjoy and they're still doing it, they're not just at home.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what equipment you've got.
That's right. There's a place here for all of us. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it's like. Well, that's our little camp trip here now. We're just finishing packing up and we're going to head off to our next adventure. So thanks very much. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay, see you. Bye.